Hi everyone, it's Ali, back with another card, this time using the really cute Seaside Seagulls from My Favourite Things, which is a gorgeous little set. I wasn't originally going to buy this set, but I loved the sentiments in it, and then since buying it, the seagulls are so easy to colour in, it's just great. So that's the set there, and as I said, I love the sentiments, and the seagulls are really, really easy to colour, and I bought the die set as well because I thought I would be stamping out quite a few seagulls and I didn't want to fussy cut them all. So I'm just using a plain piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to use my dies to position the stamp so that I can cut them out all at once I've stamped them. So it was a bit of a shame. I actually did use one of the seagulls earlier and I started to cut the dies up, and then I remembered that I'd seen this on a couple of YouTube videos. I think one of them was Amy R. Paper Prairie and Ink, and it was really handy. So you just use your die to position all of the stamps into the corresponding dies so that they're all in the right place. Use your MISTI to pick them up, then remove the dies, and then once you've stamped them, then you can just put the die flat on top, run it through your Big Shot, and it cuts them all out at the same time. So I'm just using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink there because I'm going to colour the seagulls in with Copics. And as I said there, the die fits straight on top and they all fit perfectly, and then you can just run it through your die cutting machine like that. So I've done that with them, as well as that little extra one that I'd already cut the die out of. And I'm going to use just 3 Copic colours there. They're the cool greys, a COO, which is I just go over the whole seagull with that colour, and then my darker colour is the C3, and then the middle colour is C1. So I just sort of go, as I said, do a light covering with the lightest colour first, then go over the darkest shaded areas with the C3, and then just blend those two with the C1, and then go back over with the COO again over all the seagulls. So they were really, really quick and easy to colour in, and they're really quite cute when you're looking at them. So, and then with the beak, I just used a Y02 and a little bit of YR12, which is a bit of an orange colour, and then blended those two together. It's just quite a small area, so I didn't use 3 different colours. And then I used a little bit of R20 for the little cheeks of the seagulls, and then I went over with the COO again just to blend that in a little bit. And then for the wood post that the seagull's standing on, I think I used an E31, an E33, and then a darker E27 there. And it didn't take long at all to colour that small area in there for the wood. I just blended it all at the end there with the lighter colour. And now all the seagulls are finished, and I had the idea with the card was that I would have a little bit of sky, a bit of ocean and a bit of sand. So I had recently purchased I think it's a wavy ocean die set from My Favourite Things. There's about 3 or 4 different styles of waves there and a bit for the beach, so I used one of those to die cut my beach out. And then I wanted to do the sky, so I used my cloud stencil again from My Favourite Things, and a distress ink. It was quite a light colour, I think it was the Weathered Wood distress ink, and just put a really light covering of that. I didn't want the sky to be too overpowering, I just wanted it to look like a light grey, and use my cloud stencil just to make those nice clouds there. I've used the cloud stencil a lot, and it is really good. I like the 4 different sides that you can get different shapes of clouds with that. So that's the clouds done, and then I got some, the sun stencil, that's right, yep, to make the sun rays. And I used the mustard seed distress ink, just again a light covering of that, just to make it look like some light sun rays shining down through those clouds as well. So just pulling that colour through the stencil just to make it a light sun ray look. And then I just grabbed a couple of pieces of blue card that I thought might look good for the ocean, and used another couple of those ocean waves dies from my favourite things just to cut out the ocean. And then once I was happy with the positioning of that, then I attached all of those pieces just onto the card with double-sided tape. So once they were all secured on, then I just decide where I want my seagulls to go, and I didn't put the double-sided tape all the way to the top of the wave, so I could just tuck the seagulls behind there a little bit, and then I just secured those again with double-sided tape onto the front of the card. And then I just need to trim that piece down to fit onto the front of my base card, which I've just done there. And then I get a sentiment that I want you to be as happy as a seagull with a chip, and I used Versamark ink and stamped that on black card, and then use white embossing powder and heat set that, and then a couple of little speech bubbles dies that I had from another set, and I just stamped the mine from I'm so glad you're mine, mine, mine onto those little speech bubbles. And then I just made a little chip out of some yellow card and tucked it under that seagull's beak so that he was holding onto that chip, and the others are there looking like they want the chip, and then just attach that onto the front of the card. So that's it for the card. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for visiting my channel, and make a comment or leave a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic, and I'll see you next time.